you looking for 6 businesses that will never die after 2022? Not a problem. If you're looking for a firm with a proven track record, you've come to the right spot. To begin, I'd like to state unequivocally that there is no such thing as a business that will never collapse. Any business with the potential to produce a lot of money comes with a certain amount of risk. In actuality, the risk-reward trade-off is a well-known concept that states that as risk increases, so does the possible return. When it comes to high-yielding assets like businesses, stocks provide a substantially better long-term yield than your typical bank savings account. Returns can frequently reach 30%, but everything is risky. Around 20% of new businesses fail during the first 2 years, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Within the first 5 years of operation, 45% of new businesses fail, and 65% of new businesses fail within the first 10 years. This does not, however, imply that you should give up and never establish a business. These businesses have a far higher success rate than others, and it is these enterprises that have a much higher success rate. So, if you're new here, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm. So, without further ado, let me walk you through 6 different types of businesses that have low failure rates. I'll also provide some information and tools to demonstrate these low failure rates. How to get started with these businesses. First and foremost, why should we care about the failure rates of the majority of new business owners and entrepreneurs who devote substantial time, energy, and money in their ventures? When considering beginning a business, it's probably a good idea to pick one with a good possibility of succeeding. Maybe you're a smart business thinker who can overcome the odds, but I always believe that having the odds in your favor is a good thing. Number 1, real estate. 90% of all millionaires are made through real estate ownership, according to Andrew Carnegie. Did you realize that real estate has made more money than all other industrial ventures combined? As a result, it's no wonder that real estate investing boasts an enviable 85.3% success rate. Why is real estate such a profitable business? You'll have regular cash flow, your renters will help you pay down your mortgage, and your properties will appreciate in value over time. When you combine these benefits with the fact that you can buy rental homes with a loan and leverage your revenues even more, you have a tremendous wealth generator. You have a powerful wealth generator on your hands. Furthermore, your rental property business can be set up to generate passive income if you hire a property manager, but you don't have to engage a company to manage your properties. You can still manage all of your properties on your own by devoting 5 to 10 hours per month to each one. That, in my opinion, is quite passive. Number 2, the vending machine business. A vending machine business has a lot to do with how well it does. The vending machine business is successful 90% of the time. Most businesses fail about 85% of the time, on average. Think about how a vending machine company is different from most small businesses. Many businesses fail because they don't have enough money to pay for things like rent, advertising, and other costs. Also, it can sometimes be hard to find and keep good employees. On the other hand, you don't have to worry about your vending machines. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. You can make money from a vending machine even while you sleep, which is a great way to make money. Over the years, a lot has changed. If you look at your local newspaper, you'll see that jobs are no longer certain or safe. If you keep reading, you'll see that corporate downsizing affects a lot of people. Today, there is no job security, especially since 90% of us work for someone else. You can only reach your goals if you own your own business. The vending machine business is different from any other business because the owner can set up a vending machine route with little or no experience, and run a cash-only business from home. Yes, you did hear correctly. Vending machines can only be used with cash. A vending machine business also has benefits that aren't common in other types of businesses. For example, you can start making money right away, and the business is run entirely with cash. For a business that is open all year, there may be bad checks, credit risks, or accounts receivable. There are no seasonal changes in income, hours are flexible, and there is a lot of time off. There are also no rent or utilities to pay, and you can work out of your own home instead of a pricey office. Since you don't have to pay employees, you can start this business part-time and keep your regular paycheck and benefits. Laundromats are another great business with a very low failure rate. According to Laundry Lux, a recent Gallup study found that 66% of people who want to start their own business don't because they are afraid of failing. But one study showed that laundromats had a very high success rate, with about 95% of them still in business after 5 years. Again, nothing is guaranteed in business, but that looks like it's closely. This is a great business that can make money no matter what the state of the economy is. After all, people will always need to wash and dry their clothes. The great thing about a laundromat is that it can almost be run by itself. The machines do all of the heavy work of washing and drying clothes, and your customers will load and unload the clothes. You'll still have to clean the laundromat, fix the machines when they break, and get the money from the machines, but you can hire other people to do these things for you. Number 3, the agriculture business. This is the third business on our list. Since agriculture feeds billions of people every day, it is one of the most important parts of the world economy. According to the World Bank, agriculture made up 4% of global GDP in 2018, but it may make up more than 25% of GDP in some developing countries. Agricultural business includes both real farm agribusiness activities and the making and selling of agricultural products, like farm equipment, supplies, machines, and other farm-related services. Agriculture businesses are known for being able to keep going even when things don't go as planned. These can be a wide range of businesses, like farms and other businesses that go with them. This could be the right chance for you if you like to take care of plants and are interested in farming or other industries related to agriculture. Number 4, the healthcare business. From pharmacies to clinics, dentistry, and other services, healthcare is a fast-paced industry with a lot of potential. However, cost complexity and uncertainty aren't big worries. This may make this business sector scary, but if you do it right, it's one of the few that will never fail. If you're an investor, a business person, an entrepreneur, or an inventor, you should try your luck because the healthcare industry is going to grow a lot in the coming years, according to data collected by Policy Advice. From the same study, it was found that healthcare costs more than 10% of GDP in most wealthy countries. According to the same study, this number for the United States will be close to 18% by the end of 2019. You can only guess how high it must be right now. This shouldn't be a surprise, since the healthcare industry is the biggest employer in the US. In fact, the US spends a lot more on healthcare than any other country. In 2018, the health industry around the world was worth $8.45 trillion. Based on what we know now, healthcare is one of the largest and fastest growing industries in the world. I hope you're all going to write this down now. Number 5, the dump truck business. I bet you didn't expect to hear this, but I heard that the mining industry has the highest survival rate of all industries, with a 51.3 score, according to Small Business Trends. It is hard and costs a lot of money to start a mining business. But there is a really clever way to take advantage of the stability of the mining industry. Obviously, if you live near a mine, there will always be a need for dump trucks to move coal or other goods from the mine. The best part is that you don't need millions of dollars to start a mining business. For as little as $15,000, you can buy an old dump truck. The business of dump trucks is growing quickly, which means that there are more opportunities to drive. By 2025, the U.S. dump truck service industry is expected to be worth $20.64 billion, and that's just for large-scale mining and building projects. Now is the best time ever to start a business selling dump trucks. When it comes to running a dump truck business, things are different. It creates a need for companies that offer their own dump truck services or outsource fleet labor, which gives people who are just getting started in the field a lot of opportunities. Dump trucks can be used for both business and personal deliveries, letting you work in other fields besides mining, even if you don't live near a mine. Firms that build things, landscapers, people who flip houses, and even people who live in their own homes but need to get rid of a lot of trash may want your help. Number 6, the transportation business. If you start out with a good business plan, you might make a lot of money in the transportation industry. There are many opportunities in this area, but first you need to look at the demand. Because of this, a lot of people have to rely heavily on transportation. Also, traffic jams in many big cities have made it possible for both public and private transportation to share the roads. Because of this, a lot of people have to rely heavily on transportation. Due to the above, there has been a huge increase in demand in the transportation industry. There are getting more taxis, Ubers, and Lyfts on the road. It has turned out to be a profitable business, and many people think it's a good idea for a new business. The rise of e-commerce, the gig economy, and online platforms has made it easier than ever to start a transportation business. So, you might ask, what is a transportation business? A transportation business, in general, is one that moves things or people from one place to another for a fee. A transportation business can be anything from a full-fledged long-haul trucking operation to a simple weekend side job driving for Uber, and everything in between. These types of businesses have a 76.4% success rate. Your results may be different, and some transportation businesses may be riskier than others, but on average, you have a good chance of doing well. After saying all that, I'll leave you with this. Any business that helps people will always be in business. If you're an entrepreneur or want to start a business soon, try to solve a problem that other people have. Make your business clear, hire the right people, and keep a high standard of ethics. If you do that, you will definitely be successful. So thank you for watching and let me know what you think and if you liked this video.